What's up, everybody? It's Jeff Mans, your host for another DFS checklist item of the day. And today we're going to talk about the bullpens to target in DFS baseball. You know, we spend a lot of time regurgitating information about the starting pitcher and analyzing which guys we'd like to attack every day. We never really go after the bullpens, though, and it's something that's very important. 44% of all innings pitched in 2015 was from out of the bullpen. And I think that at this current rate, it's at 48% for this season, 2016, right now. So obviously, you have a bad bullpen. You want to go after them just as much as starting pitchers these days because it's pretty much an even split. So number 5, bullpen to target against in daily fantasy baseball. San Diego Padres, 6th worst ERA, 4th most innings pitched. You know, the innings pitched is very important because those arms get worn out very, very quickly. Tied for 2nd in walks given up. And they have a hodgepodge collection of arms in there. A lot of failed starters in that Padres bullpen. So target them. Number 4, the Braves. 3rd worst ERA. No knockout arms. They don't strike a lot of guys out. The starters are bad. They've given up the 2nd most walks in all of baseball as well. And as I said, they're starting pitching. They don't go far into ball games, and that's another team that's really taxed in the bullpen. Number 3, the Brewers. Holy cow. The Brewers starting pitchers are barely averaging 5 innings per start. 3rd worst home run allowance in all of baseball with 23 surrendered. 4th worst batting average against at 271. The Brewers, when Miller Park Dome was closed, you know how the ball could travel out of that stadium. So the Brewers pitching staff in general is a great one to target against, maybe minus Jimmy Nelson. The rest of them are fair game, baby. Number 2, bullpen to target in daily fantasy. The Texas Rangers, 2nd worst ERA, 5.16 entering play on Sunday. 2nd most home runs given up with 24. 2nd worst whip at 1.53. 1.5 walks and hits per innings pitch is terrible. Again, no knockout arms there, not a lot of strikeouts. 5th fewest strikeouts, actually, of all the bullpens combined. So they're not going to punch you out. They're issuing free passes and home runs in that Globe Life ballpark. It's a great, great bullpen to target. And the number 1, if you didn't know this by now, you're not playing daily fantasy correctly. Cincinnati Reds. Worst ERA, 6.07. Most home runs given out. Actually, the most home runs through 30 games given up by any team in Major League history, any bullpen in Major League history. 29 home runs. Bottom 5 in all 6 of the categories I like to target for the bullpens in daily fantasy sports. So that includes whip, walks against, batting average against, and many, many more. So the Reds, you got to target against them every time out. Till next time, everybody, best of luck to you. Check out the DFS Playbook and Playbook Pro. Go to fantasyalarm.com/winning. And until next time, I'm Jeff Mans for Fantasy Alarm TV.